Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through exactly what I bring in my day pack, whether I'm elk hunting, bear hunting, deer hunting. It's all relatively the same, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that different. So let's go ahead and just get into it. Let's go on the back here first. We've got a little bino harness. I don't usually run binos, but I use this for my wind indicator. That's definitely a go-to when you're out here. You always got to be playing the wind. And then up here, I mean, we're bear hunting right now, but I always have some reeds with me just in case you want to try to call one in, do a little lost calf. They will come into that occasionally. You'll definitely get some coyotes to come in too. So it's always nice to have that. Let's see what we got in here. In here, I like to carry an extra lighter. You never know. And I got my bow wax. Always bring that around with me. And then I just have this on the outside of my pack. That way this is super easily accessible. Throw that right there. And then on the side here, I've got my trekking poles. These are the Cascade Mountain Tech. I believe I got these at Costco. They were fairly cheap. I had an old pair that they would screw to tighten. I wouldn't recommend those ones. I'd recommend the ones right here that have the clips. They're a little more durable, don't break as easy. And I've been putting in some work with these ones. Set these over there. All right, and then the backpack I'm running, we've got the Exo Mountain Gear K4. It's a 5,000 liter. You can, I've put about 12 days worth of stuff in this before. It does get pretty jam-packed in there, but you can fit it, you can ship it. So let's see what else we got in here. You goofy, dude. All right, this is a strange one. But I do carry zip ties. These have got me out of a pinch many times before. So I always bring zip ties. It's kind of a weird one. Keys. Don't need to talk about those. So I always bring ibuprofen. What do we got in here? Benadryl. Tylenol PM, Advil. Just a little bit of everything. You never know when you're gonna need something like this. All right, battery bank. We're always out here using Onyx. You don't wanna be out in the woods lost and not being able to power up your phone. All right, okay, so we're doing archery hunting, as you know, and I always bring Allen keys with me. These pretty much will fix your bow in a pinch, so we always bring these with. Want to set these over there? Thank you, sir. We've got my backcountry duo headlamp from Peaks. This thing is badass, super bright, does the job, lasts forever. Probably the brightest red light on the market. I know they just came out with a green one. I've got the red. I've always liked red a little better. What do you think? You like red? Yeah? All right. Throw that over. And then, so with my headlamps, I usually always bring two. This is just one from Costco. It's always good to have a backup. You never know when the Peaks is gonna break or whatever else you're running breaks, you lose it. It's always good to have a backup, especially bear hunting. Most hunting, a lot of kills happen right towards the end of the night. When I got my deer last year, it was about 20 minutes before last light, so cutting it open and doing all that in the dark. You always need headlamps. You don't want that second one to go rogue on you. I always bring extra batteries for that backup headlamp. And then I got my battery charger for the Peaks. You're just making a mess, aren't you? All right, and then in this top pocket right here, we've got my Sawyer Mini water filter. This thing will filter, it says 100,000 gallons, but who really knows? It comes with a little squeeze system. Always bring that around. And we're hunting primarily in the Northwest, so if you're hunting in like Eastern Washington or some places in Idaho and stuff, it can get a little dry, but we have water pretty much everywhere around here. I always bring some sort of Leatherman. This is a Gerber. It's got all the multi-tools. I always just have that in there. All right. And that wraps up that pocket, So, and then let's go on the side here. We got water. We got our Nalgene bottle. This is a 32 ounce. Are you thirsty? Drink some water. I always bring that with me out here. I usually bring 2. Depending on what we're doing, I'll bring 3. But today I only brought 2. So 64 ounces of water, and if nothing, we can filter water. So that's it down there. All right. Let's get into the big pocket. So when we're out here, we always bring a first aid kit. We got bandages, Leuko tape, got a little bit of duct tape, tourniquet, a little bit of everything in here. I mean, if you get injured out here, you're not going to really save your life, but it's more of a precautionary measure to make sure you can get back into town. And you can hit it with your boy in the head. All right, what else we got in here? All right. We always bring baby wipes. We always bring baby wipes. That way you can wipe your booty back here. All right. Should we talk about food? Because I know you want some snacks. So when I'm doing day hunts, I usually just eat a big breakfast and then I just bring snacks throughout the day. So I just got a little bit of snacks, some Pop-Tarts, some jerky, some honey stinger gel. I got these Mountain Ops Performance bars. This is the cookie dough one. Oh yeah, it's good. It's got 260 grams of calories, 20 grams of protein, and 22 grams of carbs. You want some Pop-Tarts? Yeah? Eat some Pop-Tarts. There you go. And that's pretty much the food. I don't bring much food on a day hunt. Just a little bit of snacks. And then in the bottom of the pack, what else we got in here? All right, so I always bring paracord. That way if we get something down, we can hang it up if we need to. Bring a bunch of this. All right. Let's kind of get more into the clothing. I usually just bring whatever I'm wearing, and then I will bring some sort of puffy or a sweatshirt. You can set it down if you want. Some sort of puffy or sweatshirt. This one actually packs into a pillow. So if you're out wanting to take a nap, you can take a quick nap. Packs right up. And then I always bring a rain jacket of some sort. I mean, here in the Pacific Northwest, you never know. And we just have a Sitka rain jacket. It's very lightweight. You don't even notice it in the pack. So I throw that in no matter what. It's like almost 90 degrees today, and I just threw it in there. You never know. And then we got, just if you get something down, I always bring a beanie. Then I bring a camo gaiter, the old neck gaiter, just in case you have to stay out super late. It will get cold around here in the summertime. You know, 40s, not uncommon to see high 30s around here in the summer. And then we got the old kill kit, just in case we get something down. I got all my game bags. These are just really cheap Walmart game bags, but I definitely recommend getting a higher quality. The Born and Raised have a really good one. So we got that, and then we got, set this down over here. And then we got my RMEF knife set. I always keep a knife sharpener with it. This is just a Smith's. Very lightweight, small, compact. Got all my knives in here. And then I usually sharpen these before I come out here, just to make sure they're extra sharp. And then if I need to, this isn't the best knife sharpener, but it will get the job done when you're in a pinch. All right, I think that about wraps it up. And that's pretty much what I bring on my day-to-day, whether I'm hunting elk. I mean, obviously if I'm hunting elk, I'll bring a bugle tube. That's an essential when you're doing archery elk, because you got to be able to call them in where we're hunting. So other than that, that's about it. So if you like this,
like and subscribe to our video.
Yep, like and subscribe. Go ahead and give a comment if I missed something. If you want to see more in depth on the first aid kit or whatever. And right on. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Say bye.